I have always been obsessed with becoming the best version of myself. For years, I kept wondering what the human body is capable of. We are told that our limitation often lies in our imagination. So, on this day, I decided to get out of my imagination and into the real world. This is my story.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Monday, 8th January 2024. This is when I started my journey to 500 push-ups every day. As usual, it was a chilly morning, so I put on my tactical combat gear and got to work. I have a full body morning workout routine, which consists of cardio, strength and conditioning, as well as stretching exercises. And by the end of the session, I will have done 180 push-ups, so 320 to go. The first 180 push-ups are usually divided into different variations in order to target different muscles for an all-round fitness experience. And then the remaining 320 are divided into more variations. Before I started this challenge, I had been working out, but not this much. For instance, my target was 300 push-ups a day, which were made up of different variations as well. However, I wasn't that consistent at the time, and I would occasionally miss some training days for reasons as lame as just not feeling like training. After some few months of doing this, I started feeling stronger for the daily 300 push-ups. I still had some strength left even after completing them, so it was time to upgrade, and this marked the genesis of my journey to 500 push-ups a day. The first week was hell. First, because it was something new to me. Second, because I was just from the December holidays. And third, because I had just adopted the perfect form, full range of motion with every rep, something I wasn't doing initially. With these adjustments in place, suddenly push-ups felt a lot harder. My muscles were a bit sore from the long week of doing 2,500 push-ups, Monday through Friday, along other exercises. When the weekend finally arrived, I was a bit relieved. I took Saturday and Sunday off and even had the privilege to catch up with my friends, and one of my friends brought me some snacks. They were so delicious and very necessary in restoring my energy. I was very ready for the following week. The following week was easier because my muscles were now getting used to the routine. I was no longer feeling the soreness and I felt more motivated. My push-up form improved significantly during this phase, and as a result, my strength levels did too. Occasionally, I would have friends joining me, and it was fun during these moments. We would blast out the push-ups together, and by the end of the sessions, we were more than ready to tackle our other endeavors. After the second week, I started looking forward to the training sessions, something I rarely experienced previously. I used to hate them at some point. I used to feel lonely and even got to the point of questioning the whole journey in the first place. One day, just before the training session, I sat down and thought about why I was doing it. Another voice was telling me to skip that day since I was so unmotivated. Missing one day wouldn't hurt anyway, right? Well, I don't think so. I guess it would haunt me for days, simply because I would have given in to my emotions. So, I simply shifted my perspective and got the energy I needed to crush it that day. After the session, I had one of the best feelings of my life: accomplishment. The first month passed without me even noticing. I was clearly on a roll. Everything was pretty much the same during the second month, only that I felt much stronger, and the push-ups were less intimidating compared to the previous weeks. Full range of motion was my guiding light throughout. I made every rep count and every training session worthwhile. My motivation increased by the day, and I looked forward to the next session more and more. Push-ups became not just what I did on a daily basis, but part of me. At this point, I had fixed about all of my previous push-up mistakes, and I was on a quest to explore more variations and static moves such as the handstand push-ups and the human cross. The journey got more exciting, and I was fully in. By the end of the second month, I was able to casually do 100 proper push-ups in one set. Believe me, it's a nice feeling. At this point, no amount of distraction or discouragement could keep me from my daily training routine. It wasn't just about the physical exertion, but more on the mental side. I noticed that I rarely got sick, and as much as life can be difficult for anyone, challenges that would usually stress most people ceased to be a concern to me at all. I started mastering the art of emotional control, and my discipline increased significantly. This discipline extended to all other areas of my life, and day by day, I became genuinely happier. I had a feeling that I was on my way to becoming the man I want to be, although I still consider myself an amateur in this life. There's definitely still a long way to go and a lot more to learn. Throughout this journey, I have proven one thing, and that is, if you really want something, you will eventually have it. It won't be instant, nor will it be easy, but if you trust the process and never give up, you will be grateful that you did at the end. It's now the 4th month and counting. I am not planning to stop anytime soon. In fact, the only way from here is up. I have never felt so energetic and motivated before, and I mean on a daily basis. And it's only my wish that every one of you watching this right now gets to experience the same feeling at least once in your lifetime. You can start small on your own, or you can join our full body fitness sessions live on YouTube every day, Monday through Friday, 6:15 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. East African time, absolutely free of charge. The exercises are so simple, anyone can get them, and the results are guaranteed. I hope this video at least gets to inspire someone to get out of their comfort zone and realize that they have a lot more potential. It's almost unimaginable. Let me know in the comment section if it did. And until next time,